How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's DragonFable release video, and this week we have the Thanksgiving storybook as well as the Bound Crypt Edge weapon. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the weapon first. So this is purely cosmetic, so only get it if you like it. Bound Crypt Edge. So this is meant to go well with the helm from the previous release, okay, which is the Bound Apocrypha helm. They are meant to be a set. If you guys look at the design, doesn't look that great to me, honestly. I will probably only give this like a 4 out of 10. Not really my favorite weapon, to be very honest, but you know, this is just my personal opinion because all art is subjective. You can see here, it's glowing, so it glows red and then it fades out to this brownish color, okay? I like the animation on it, but the design not so much. I will probably skip this. Okay, on top of that, there's also some new stats update this week, so that is going to be a lot more exciting. So we'll look at the Thankstaking release first. This year's Thankstaking feast is upon us. Luckily for you, all the ingredients have already been gathered and there's no sign of any trouble. Could it possibly be a peaceful Thankstaking at last? No, of course not. Something or someone has brought all the previously cooked Turduckens back to life, and now they're running rampant all over Falcon Beach. Somebody, that's you, obviously. Who else could it be, right? It's going to have to chase them down and get to the root of the problem. The Thanks of Us is not available from the Book of Lore. So for those of you who are not, you know, video gamers, okay, you will not know that, but the Thanks of Us is actually based off a popular game. It's another AAA title called The Last of Us. So it was pretty obvious to me what this was based off of, but I have not played The Last of Us before. However, I am aware that he has won multiple awards previously. The Last of Us 2, yeah, it won quite a lot of awards, video game awards previously. I never tried out the game before, so I don't really know what other I don't know, references they'll put inside. If any of you guys played The Last of Us, do let me know down in the comments below and maybe point out any other Easter eggs that I may have missed or just simply unaware about. Okay, but the more exciting thing in my opinion is some of the stats going update, notably the strength stat as well as the luck stat. So first off, strength's non-crit modifier has been increased to strength times 3 over 20%, up from strength over 10%. So 200 strength now increases non-crit damage by 30%. Previously it was only 20% if you max train your strength. Okay, now it's 30%, which is quite nice. And an extra 10% boost. I did not really feel that strength needed a big buff or anything, but of course, you know, I'll never say no to buffs. Right? I think this is great. On average, strength will yield more damage than intellect if your crit rate is below 60% instead of below 50%. Okay, but don't forget about auto crit skills, etc. skewing this. And strength needed a bit of a boost, and after going through all the possible options, this felt like the best way to help it. Adding new mechanics, as interactive interesting as they were, felt neither too niche or situational. Okay, fair enough. Next up, luck. This is a big one. Luck now reduces the cooldown of trinket and on-demand special skills by 1 for every 50 luck, capped at -4 cooldown at 200 luck. This means initial on-demand charge up is reduced by 1 for every 100 luck. I feel like this is good but not good at the same time. I really don't know how I feel about this, honestly, because reducing the cooldown of skills is huge, and reducing the cooldown by 4, that is absolutely nuts. But it only reduces the cooldown of trinket and on-demand special skills, which I feel is also fair, because if it reduced the cooldown of every single skill, that would just be way too overpowered. Okay, and unless they naturally have lower on-demand special skill cooldown is fought at a minimum of 2 cooldown per 1 charge up. So you have a 4 cooldown special and 200 luck, it will be 2 cooldown. So minimally, every single skill is going to take at least 2 turns to cool down. Alright, and we also contemplated having luck similarly increase on-hit special rate, but decided against it for now, as on-hit specials already scale with attacks that do multiple hits. However, this is not entirely off the table, and we'll see how things go from here. I think that'll be nice as well. Yeah, I think that will definitely be nice. Maybe, of course, it'll still be completely random, so it's not going to be that fantastic, but I feel like this will be good if they do decide to want to implement it. All negative stat thresholds now round to a 0 like positive thresholds. For example, -1 luck no longer gives -1 MPM or BPD, needing at least -20 luck to do so. So this is great for charisma. Some of my builds have like -7 charisma or something like that, so at least I won't get that extra 1 cooldown increase for my dragon pets skill, so this is definitely nice. There have also been a number of other adjustments and fixes. On-demand special charge up and cooldown have been globally increased by 1. Okay. So to counteract this, or in order to make luck better, they increase the cooldown of everything by 1. I'm not a fan of this because if you just straight up want to make luck a more viable stat, I don't believe in nerfing what we currently have already. So if you do not have any luck trained, okay, you're basically taking a nerf to whatever trinket skill or on-demand skill that you have, which oh wait, no, it's just on-demand special. Yeah, not trinket, sorry. So you're basically taking a nerf to all on-demand specials if you do not have at least like 50 luck train, which is a bit of a bummer. I do wish that they didn't do this. Like, why do this? Is it just to make luck more attractive to use? If you want to make luck more attractive to use, just buff luck. There's no need to nerf it. Nerf anything else for the rest of us. That's my philosophy, but yeah, I don't really agree with this. On-hit specials now properly roll out of 100 rather than 101. Due to how this was implemented, on-hit specials have lost about 1% chance to activate. Okay. 1% is not a big deal. I'm not gonna make a fuss out of this, okay? The option for including and excluding slotted specials in builds has been added to the options menu. Huh. So now you can include or exclude slotted specials. Why would you... I don't get it. Added to the options menu. Hold on, options. So include slotted special or not? Oh, okay. Oh, now I can toggle it to include pair, include slotted special. I didn't realize if this include pair was here to begin with, but yeah, definitely want to include that. No reason why I wouldn't want to include that, honestly. Not so tiny bubble trinket now has a proper skill icon. The glimmering scythe no longer has different scaling for its on-demand special in the inn at the edge of time. Okay, I forgot what this scythe does. Fix the issue where the lucky water consumable item was no longer accessible. Again, I have no idea what that does. Description of lucky water has been adjusted, and anything else I may have forgotten. Alright, and this is the new weapon. Okay, all in all, I think positive changes, definitely. Overall, I quite like the changes. All good except for this over here, the Omad. This one being globally increased by 1. That's the only change that I sort of dislike. I think strength is definitely good, is straight up buff. As for luck, it's also a buff, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't like that they nerf this for everyone, just to make luck seem more attractive. Okay, these are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and then we'll go ahead and check out the thanks of us. Black Friday for DragonFable is also not out yet. I'm estimating it'll probably be next week's release, so just wait until next week's release. Okay, most likely it'll be the same house items getting discounted again, but I'll make another video or maybe a short on it once Black Friday release is live, so definitely do stay tuned for that. But don't be hasty, there are no discounts yet. Okay, for those of my viewers who play AQ as well, you'll know that the discount is already here in AQ, but it's not here for DF yet, so don't go wasting your dragon coins. And Ruby the Adventure Chef. Now for this year's secret ingredient, I can't wait to see everyone's faces. These wonderful mushrooms will be the perfect savory match. Oh boy. There you go, nice and fresh. Everyone's going to love this. 10 minutes later, yep, one mushroom is gonna screw up everything. Oh boy. And... oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Okay. Oh my god. I like the animation and the sound effect. Oh wow, everything smells delicious. How's the preparation coming along? It's all going swimmingly. Everyone's working hard to make sure there's enough food and drinks for the feast. I can't wait to eat my fill again. It's been a long, tough year of adventuring, so a chance to sit down and eat with everyone will be a nice change of pace. Barring any mishaps, of course. Yeah, these celebrations do seem to have the tendency to go wrong in some way or another, huh? And of course, are they supposed to do that? I assure you they are not supposed to do that. And those mushrooms sprouting from the turducken. I think I saw Ruby walking around with a bag of those. Ruby, come here right now. Hey, what's going on? What do you do with those mushrooms you were carrying around earlier? Oh, could it be that you saw my mushroom surprise? Don't they just look super delicious? I didn't get a good look at them on account of them being attached to a walking turducken. You mean so fresh is basically walking? Ruby, they're literally walking around. Oh, they are not supposed to do that. Where do you even find those mushrooms? Oh, you know, some strange city in Doomwood. Wait, the necropolis with all the undead? That's the one. Funny name, huh? Lots of bones around as well to make stock with. Yep, probably Zorbek's doing again. You do know those are mostly human bones, right? Bone broth. Ruby, focus. How many turkens do you put mushrooms on? Oh, just a one to give it a try. I promise it was only the one. It must be spreading. Korriban, you have to stop them before the whole feast is infected. We're on it. Okay. Is this a war? No, it's not a war. Okay. Amalgamated scraps and infected turducken. Okay. Little bug there, not sure why the number is showing above my head instead. Go for our offense, why not? Nice. Heck for this one. Oops, should I use power overdrive? Never mind. Thanks. But I have a hot mug of noodles for you, dearly full here. A mug of noodles. Huh. Infected Turducken Prime. Let's see what this guy can do. Well roasted. Gains boost and bonus when opponent uses anything more than a basic attack. Ooh, okay, so no skills. Unless you want to buff it. I don't really care for that. And it looks like there's no limit per turn. So if you have like a double turn, then it gains double the boost if you use 2 skills. Okay. Okay. At least it's not per hit. But skill is okay, but I guess you want to kill it as quickly as you can rather than try and drag it out. Spore Cloud, okay, that's a dot. And let's finish it off. Oh. Come on. Let's finish it off. There we go. I think that was the last of them. It looks like most of the feast came out unharmed, so we can continue the preparations. What do you want to do with the infected turduckens? Let's hide this. I think Ruby is taking care of those. They're so good. Should Ruby be eating them? Well, she has an iron stomach and the fungi didn't seem to affect anything except the cooked turduckens. She'll be fine, probably. You really need to try this. No thank you. I'll wait for the actual feast to happen. I'll get back to it then. Time to refire an army of turducken. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty short. Okay, guess that was it for this week's release. Very short release for sure. But that's okay. I was expecting a war with so many turduckens. So I was expecting like a part 2 from Ruby getting sick, eating it or something like that. But no. Maybe we'll see something else next week, will we? Or is that it for this year's seasonal release? Not that I think Thanksgiving is like a super important or iconic festival or anything, so I'm actually okay with it getting the shorter end of the stick. Ruby's Feasting Fork. Okay, let's take a look. All +8. Fire resist, you're getting a total of 70. You're getting a total of 15. Is this the new best in slot fire resist weapon? I don't know, but yeah, metal. Okay. Not the max level version. I'll probably farm for that off camera. And that is going to do it for today's release or this week's release. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Do let me know what you guys think of the stat changes down in this comment section below. If you guys like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.